Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and the London Green Save. We're back, guys. We're back. Another episode. And up today, we've got a game against the London Samurai. Now, it's going to be a relatively tough game because they are looking pretty good in the league. They're kind of like us. They're a hard team to beat. They've only lost one game. It was against the team that is above them. But then Peckham have lost to Tower Hamlets, and it's all over the place. I really don't understand how Tower Hamlets are getting some of the wins they are getting, and then losing against other teams. Like, makes no sense to me. Either way, we are in for a big game. We've got to play London Samurai. This is the team we are going with. So we've got more or less a first team, first choice attack. Embleton, Curran, Kovenka, and Ruddock in the attack, with Howard and McSkeen covering those positions on the bench. Reski and Chambers in the middle of the park. Now, why are we playing Reski when he doesn't really play as much as the others? Well, that is because he is dissatisfied with his game time, which is, it's a bit 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, because that training performance is not great. So you want to play more minutes. I need to see it on the training ground, and then you'll get your minutes. But we're giving him a chance here today. We'll see how it goes. If it's not going so well, what I think I'll do is I'll bring Olafsson on for Reski, throw him into a cam position. We'll go on the attack, and we'll work on that. We'll work with that instead. These are the tactics here today. I've somewhat simplified for today's game because I don't know. It felt like in the last game against Newbury and in the draw that I've had since then in a friendly game, we were kind of stifling ourselves a little bit, I think. So I'm kind of simplifying. Work the ball in the box. Everything else is more or less as it is. Play out of defense as well. Short kicks, yes, we know that. Slow it down to just lower that intensity a little bit. And then on the counter press, because we still are, a team that's trying to win the ball high up. And we've got the stop crosses on as well. That is it. I'm not going to say any more. We're going to get into the game because otherwise I will chat for, 20 minutes before we get into the game. And the defense we've got is a little bit of an interesting one where, Sunday and Carson probably aren't first teamers, but Levi Flint and Aaron Carlisle definitely are, even though Carson takes the armband for being such a good leadership player. Sam Reski also probably isn't a first teamer. Chambers is like a yes and no, like he is in some ways and he also isn't in other ways. But it's a bit of an odd one. Okay, they're going to go long with their goal kick. That's good to know, because I think we can compete a little bit more on those ones. Kovenka tries to win that back, but is unable to. Now, also, the reason I've kind of changed our shape to just standard width is so that we can have a bit of a... Oh, good save. We can have a bit of a kind of baseline, and then we go either way from that. So if things aren't working out in the first 10-15 and the match momentum is all with the opposition, maybe we tighten up. Maybe we go narrow and we try and squeeze the space a little bit. Or if that's not working after 20-25 minutes, we go the other way. We widen the pitch, try and get the ball out to the wingers, play some wing play and see if that works. It's just trying to have more than one plan going into these games. So what we'll do is we will evaluate the positioning of the players after maybe 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes and see what's going on. Evaluate the match momentum as well. Because if it's all red, if it's all London Samurai, then that shows that the opposition are getting more of the ball. They're doing more with it. And we need to try and halt that, stop that. In fact, after 15 minutes, we haven't had a shot, which already tells me that we're kind of losing out a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the tempo, lower the direction. Actually, not the tempo, just the directness. Bring it a bit narrow. And try and be a bit more disciplined. So we're on the ball a little bit more. Try and get a bit more possession going our way. Kovenka on the ball. Back to Flint. Whips it towards the back post. But it is gathered quite easily by the Samurai keeper. And I don't know if I'd prefer us kind of passing the ball into the box a little bit more than kind of whipping those crosses in. But I don't know. I think we're a little bit more dangerous on the attack when we don't cross as much. But then again, we do score lots of goals from whipping the ball in, so maybe I'm kind of trying to play one way and the game is meta in another way. I don't know. We're working a lot down the left-hand side. We really are. And again, it's another chance for the opposition. That one goes very close. I want to look at the match momentum right now. I think it's going to be red all the way through. It is. It is red all the way through. Okay. So what do I think we need to do? What do I think we need to change? I think we're going to target the DM a little bit more and the middle of the park players. I need to change that in the tactics screen. I think we need to pressure their midfield a bit more. Gone over the bar. That's fine. In fact, I'm going to make a decision here now. There we go. So I'm going to forfeit the middle of the park a little bit. But I want to pressure them higher up the pitch because at the moment it's not working. We are giving up chances. We are giving up possession, territory, everything that we don't want to be giving up, and it's making life very difficult for us. So if we add that second cam in there, Olafsson, hopefully we will be able to press them just way higher up the pitch. They whip that in, and Weir sends it over. He's offside anyway. It's still 0-0. So even though I'm trying to problem solve, it's still 0-0. You know, we don't have to worry too much. But the problem is, with that why is he punching that? Just catch it. The problem is that we don't have possession, and we're not generating chances. Oh, okay, well defended there. But Embleton gets on the ball, whips it towards no one. Jeffries punches, Carlisle wins it back. Back you go. That's fine. And reposition. We end up just hitting it long. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. Why are we just hitting it long there? Regather the ball. Regather your composure as well. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, has going narrow really helped? Not really. Not really, I want to say. But possession is coming back our way, but we still haven't had a shot. So I think we've got to go at them a little bit more. So let's attack them. Let's step up. Let's try and squeeze their space as much as possible. If they ping the ball in behind, they ping the ball in behind. We need to be able to deal with that. Go more direct. Back to the regular width. Okay. We haven't even had a shot. We have not had a shot on goal. Not good. Not good enough. Not when we're trying to win games and you know, get up the table. That's good play so far. Holding the ball very nicely. Sunday, don't panic. Okay, fine. Good. Hanahan on the ball. Well covered by Curran. And we... Oh, come on, Ruddock. We've just won the ball back. We've just won it back. You've got to be a little bit more composed. Okay, into Taylor. Taylor into Diamond. Diamond shoots it from yards. Goes well over the bar. And the red on that match momentum is still quite high. But it's only been 3 minutes, so there is plenty of time. Back post. Oh, Kavenka goes for it. It's going to go out for a corner. There we go. That's a little bit more what we're after. Getting the ball up the pitch. Engaging them high up the pitch. And this does seem to be kind of our natural progression in a match, is that we go from kind of standard, trying to keep the game chill and calm, and then we end up having to attack because we need it. We know we need a goal or we need something. But by then, you know, we've got a bit of fitness going our way. We've got good rotation going our way. So, Collard, buddy, that is the absolute coach killer. You know, what is he doing? Just a blind, aimless header forward to no one. And if we concede off of it, I will be mad. He's lucky we didn't concede off of that. Giving the ball away so cheaply when we can get countered like that is just not on. It's not on at all. good. Okay. Now, I'm thinking these instructions. I think McSkeen's going to come on. I think I'm going to change. I'm going to change Olofsson into a different role because I think I want him to try and open up the space a little bit more than he currently is. Now, McSkeen is coming on because I want him to try and get in behind the defense a little bit more. Good tackle, but we will get the ball back. Well done, Carson. Because obviously when Roddick is playing as a target man and we don't have the ball, it's a very even game. It's asking a lot of him. However, that's a great ball in, and we nod it home with Cervenka. Wow. Okay. Finally, a little bit of go forward, and we actually see some results from it. That's a great goal. I think that's his first goal of the campaign. He's been assisting a lot. He's been playing very well. The good ball in, and Cervenka gets ahead of his man, puts it right in the corner. You're not saving that. You're not saving that. Very good stuff. But I am going to make those changes because I think it's probably worth it. Now we're going to call for a calm down here because we have just scored. I don't want us getting excited and then doing something silly. We've actually done silly things a couple of times in this game, and we've gotten away with it, which I'm not happy with. Basically, I need us to be a bit more composed on the ball. There we go. Flint, just get that one. That's it. That's exactly what I'm after. A bit of composure. Bit of composure on the ball. Yeah, good ball in. Cervenka again at the back post. Oh, very close. Same kind of combos there. Left wing towards the right wing. Olofsson looks like he might get a yellow. No, he didn't. He got just a warning. They whip it in. Johansson claims it very nicely. We've only made the 2 changes, so what I think I'm going to do is maybe wait till 70 minutes. If Carson is still on his yellow card, well, he should be. He will. Hopefully, he will be. But if that is the best option, then I will take him off. We'll bring on Brathwaite, and he'll see out this game. Brathwaite really is our super sub. You know, he really is. Comes on, covers the entire backline wherever we need him. Carson all the way back. That's good. They're playing a really high line here. So what I think, I think maybe McSkeen needs to be trying. Oh, we've given the ball away cheaply. Again. Mooney shoots it. Well saved. Yeah, well, actually, I'm not going to give you credit for making that save because you gave the ball away. Shoot more often, of course, yes. There we go. Okay, hopefully, McSkeen will start to make these runs into the gaps with only half an hour to go. Well up, Sunday. Good block. Carson, get it out. Good, Embleton. Look at that. Maybe the counter is on. Run. He is running. My word, he's showing some pace. Good stuff. There we go. Get the ball up the pitch. McSkeen looks like he might be trying to go in behind. There we go. Look at that. He has done that. Exactly what I've asked of him. Find a cross. Find someone. Okay, find a corner. That's brilliant play. That's really good play. I'm very happy with that. That's a little bit of evidence that a change that we have made, a change that I have put into the game, has actually come off. Because we want him getting in behind a bit more. Good ball in? No, not really. It's dealt with by the first man. But Chambers lets it go. That's all right. You know what? I'm going to ask for a bit of time wasting here. Just try and kill this game off. We've had 2 shots. Somehow one of them's gone in. And we are winning. It's a big smash and grab right now. Chambers into Flint. No, it's into no one. Now we've got to defend. You've got to get back. Carson, you've got to get back. He's done quite well to get back. Doesn't... Kind of made a difficult decision there to step in when I don't think he should have. But it's all right. It is what it is. We're still 1-0 up. And that's gone over. And this is a bit of an example of what usually happens to us. Where we create all the chances, but we don't score and we end up losing a game. At the moment, that is what's happening to the Samurai. There's potential for another chance here, and Carson whacks it over the bar. I'm not sure I need you shooting. I'll be honest with you. Stop that. Don't do that. I'm going to change those instructions. because I don't want my wingbacks shooting as much. I want my attackers shooting and doing a little bit more with it. But at least we've had another shot, which is good. And now we are putting the pressure on. Curran shoots, and oh, it's very close. It's very close. Okay, we're at 74 minutes now. Carson, make that change. Brathwaite, on you come. Shoot a little bit less for me as well. I don't really want you taking on those shots. Okay, and there we go. Look at that. That is a bit of green on the match momentum coming our way, which is what we're after. Or Brathwaite makes that tackle but doesn't win the ball, and he's stepped up and he's already on a yellow. Where has that come from? When did he already get a yellow? I don't recall. We brought him on because Carson was on a yellow. He's instantly grabbed one himself. Not what I want. Okay, let's go for a demand more. We're only 1-0 up, and I think we do need a little bit more from the team as we wrap this game up. Come on. That's fine. That's gone over. That's not a problem. I'm going to have a sip of drink. 80 minutes have gone by. We've got the ball. Johansson's going to send it long towards Embleton, who actually controls it very nicely. Kovenka, that's really poor. Really poor. Diamond shoots distance. It's gone over. Carlisle reads it, does well. Okay, I'm actually going to drop us onto defensive here. And because there's not a lot of time to go, I really think we need to drop back and just try and win this game. All of our changes are made. Parker from distance blocked. Well done, Kovenka, doing good work in defense. At the moment, 5 minutes to go. We're still 1-0 up in a very, very close and kind of edgy, tetchy game. Well done, Carlisle. Lovely work. Good work from Embleton. Really putting the pressure on. Callahan gets it again, however, shoots it. No, he was offside. We will take the free kick and try and eat a little bit more time. Good. This is the area of the park we want to be in. The ball in isn't great, but still, it's okay. Now they're in the area of the park they want to be in. Diamond into Allison. Looks for a forward pass. It's actually a very good play in the end there. But, oh no, Kelly was offside. Because that ball almost went off the edge of the park. And obviously if that happens, we would have taken the goal kick and wasted another good chunk of time. Again with the ball in from the wing backs. I mean, I do want that ball in, but I think I want us playing it a little bit more. Another free kick, another offside. A minute to go. Not long at all. Oh my word. We've actually wasted an entire minute there. Carlisle. Yes. No, Carlisle, buddy. Given the ball away too many times this game. There's going to be another chance. No, that's it. Oh my word. We take a win, and I'll be honest with you, it doesn't feel great. We didn't play well, but we take a win. And when that happens, you grab it and you run away with it, and then you don't let it go. We take a win that I don't think we deserve, to be honest. I don't think we played well against the Samurai there, but we got through it, and it allows us to move on. We've got a friendly before the next game, which means we will only play the one game in today's episode. We have moved up to 6th, however. Of course, we've only lost one game. Now, let's take a look at the other results around the parks. Hampden was 3-0 up before the Bromleyans had a man sent off. So they get a good win. They move to 15 points. And they've actually got a game in hand. So they're closer to Long Lane. I mean, look at that. 7 and 15 is the combo there. This league is so close, so tight. Larkspur get a draw against Elmstead. That's what we wanted because they're below us. Hanwell get a win. We would have rather Lewisham get that win. Long Lane also got a win, not a surprise. But Pidshanger do us a favour and they get points off of Newbury. That's good. Peckham get a win. Tower Hamlets also get a win. Okay, not a lot of surprises in there. One really, oh my word, with a man sent off. With a man sent off in the 14th as well. That's kind of good stuff from Pidshanger. Really, really good stuff. Okay, well, only one result really goes our way. Well, 2, I guess, if you include our win. But we didn't play well. I don't think we played well at all. And somehow we get a win from it, which is great. which is good stuff. We are fortunate to win that game. Yes, we were indeed. We were indeed. But look, sometimes that happens, and it hasn't happened to us for a while. I feel like, you know, it's kind of a bit of revenge for the long lane loss, where we were the better side, and we did control the game, but we didn't end up winning. The Saints have made an offer for Tyrese Ruddock. What? They got relegated, and they're trying to steal our player? That's crazy. That's not happening. Of course, I mean, it might. We never know. Okay, yeah, we've got so much time before the next game, guys. So, yeah, that'll be it from me today. Take a look at the table. Have a look at where we are. We're sitting in 6th. We're doing pretty well. We got another win, which is nice. You know, I've been saying we've been drawing too many games. We need to win more. But that game, yeah, I don't think we played very well. So, we'll move on. Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.